Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In the 20th chapter, we have seen the stages of the Siddha Purushas. In this 21st chapter, we are seeing the wise people who are established in the self. Here, these two things should be very clear. One is control over Prakriti. This leads to Siddhis. They become Siddha Purushas. And the practice for that is the tapasya, yoga, meditation. And the second path is inquiry. See? So when the seekers follow the path of yoga, they start from controlling their body, their prana, their mind, and they come to a stage what is called as Sayyama. Sayyama means control of mind with reference to time, space and object simultaneously. This is called as Trayam Ekatra Sayyamaha. The Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Dharana is with reference to the place. Dhyana is with reference to the object. And Samadhi is with reference to time. So these three things simultaneously. He who achieves this, he is called as Sayyami. See? This word is used in Bhagavad Gita by Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami. Yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashtato munehe. So, after one has done this sayyama, then in the next chapter, third chapter of Patanjali Yoga Darshan, the Vibhuti Pad comes. And in that Vibhuti Pad, various kinds of siddhis are invoked by a person who has attained perfect sayyam. So, for example, there are so many of them which I am not interested, so I have not studied much. One is, when you do sayyama on the esophagus, it's called as technically kantakupa. Kanta is the throat, kupa is the well. If one does sayyama on the kantakupa or the esophagus, he conquers hunger and thirst. He will never be having any desire to eat or drink. Therefore, we come across many Mahatmas, they don't eat for years together, nothing happens to them. They don't drink water, but still they continue. This is one part, one path. And such Mahatmas, they become Siddha-yukta. And then they will be blessing the people and removing their problems, helping others. This is what we have seen in the 20th chapter. Now in the 21st chapter, we are now seeing another thing. And that is the Vijnana, the experience, the knowledge. So, when one is studying the scriptures as we are doing, and slowly, all our wrong notions are removed. And after these wrong notions are removed, then we start living our life in a different manner. See? One wrong notion is that I am unfortunate. See? And then when we come to know, it's good, it didn't happen. One example I'll tell you. There was one family and they wanted their son to get married to a particular girl. And they told me, Swamiji, you please ask him to marry that girl. She is the only daughter of a very rich family and all that. I said, you are telling me I will get married and your son will get married. He said, no, please. Then that son said, I don't want to get married to her. Whatever was the reason. So they were very, very frustrated. Swamiji, what to do? He doesn't understand such a lovely opportunity in his life. And he didn't agree. After 6 months, it was discovered that she was a mental case. This boy who didn't marry to her, diagnosed as a mental case. Then again they came to me. Swamiji, thank you for your blessing. I said, what blessing? Our son did not get married to her. I said, what is the blessing in that? Do you know she is mad? I said, the mad is a blessing or what? See, friends. Therefore, these are our notions. And we are all leading a notional life. So the first notion is, I am body. And unless this notion is cracked, you will not go to the next step. See, friends, when I take myself to be someone superior than you, I am living in the samsara. See, like many people, they say, Swamiji, please bless me. I said, forget about it. I never bless anybody, I never give Ashirvad. When you give blessing, etc., what does it mean? I am superior, you are inferior. See, friends, wherever there is curse, where there is blessing, we are still in the relative world. And in this path, what we call the Siddha Marga, you will see, they will be glorifying the Guru to such an extent that the Guru is pushed away from yourself. See, friends, therefore, those who are following this path, they will be following Upasana, and in that Upasana, they will be so much Guru, 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 and then comparison, and then samsara is created. We are Guru Bandhu. This is Chacha Guru, Mama Guru, Dada Guru. What more samsara you want than this? Because separateness is still established. But it is here you will see crowds. And there only one theme. Like, if you go, the other day somebody was telling me, around Govardhan in Vrindavan, people go do pradakshina. And not ordinary pradakshina. They will be doing the Dandavat pradakshina. So they will stand up and do some mantra chanting and then Dandavat, flat South Indian type of namaskar. Then there they will be putting one stone, then get up. Again they will fly down. You can imagine 30-40 miles they go around it. So, hey, why are you doing all these things? No, mannat mangi thi. So I had said, if this happens, I will do this thing. So I am sure if I do this thing will happen. See, friends, desire fulfillment is the only spirituality on the Siddha Marga. See, friends. And such people, those who follow this thing, they get caught up in that. And maximum crowds you will see here. And here, now the teacher says, Shrutvetam bhargavo ramo dattatreya muniritam avidya jala vibhrantehe mukta prayam babuvaha. So in the 28th chapter having heard, then Parshuramji thought, really, We are all suffering not because of anything except wrong notions. See, our condition is like this, the example which I gave you. Our condition is like a bird fighting with the reflection in the mirror. Whatever that bird may do, wash the mirror, wipe the mirror, then it is not helping. Do charity, that is not helping. Then do pranayam, is not helping. Then chant the name, Ram, 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 is not helping. See, then out of anger, break the mirror. And yet, it is not helping. What is required? Only to know the illusion as illusion. See, when we discover this world is merely an illusion, appearance, doesn't exist, be attentive. What will be our interaction with the illusions in the world? For example, these rainy days, we see sometime morning or evening a beautiful rainbow. When we see the rainbow, do we say, it's an illusion? No, we enjoy. But we never want a piece of rainbow to be cut and smuggled. Exactly the same way. Yes, this world is an illusion. Enjoy. Be happy. But don't desire anything. See, friends. Therefore, Sarabhutam cha yas sakshat phaladayakam, so kindly tell me the Vijnana sadhanam. And then you are told, Jnanasya sadhanam mukhyam devatanugraha paraha. So, the mukhya sadhana, the main is, don't seek something outside, but discover yourself. Thereafter, the teacher says, in comparison to all other means of knowledge, this is the best one, that we do not seek anything in this world. Atma Chintan is equal to absence of Anatma Chintan. See? That knowledge in which objectivity is not honored. Like when we stand in front of the mirror, do we honor the reflection as real? We don't. See, friends, therefore, Tatcha Annesham Bahirbhava Tatparanam Sudurlabham Bhaktanam Ananya Paratahanena Tatparatvataha. But those who are seeking the truth away from themselves, other than themselves, see, friends, and therefore, for them it is very difficult because they are unable to drop the objectivity. And the second thing is, those who are bhaktanam, anyaparadanam, those who are devoted to this, devotion doesn't mean Ram, 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 Ram. Devotion means yamai vesha vrunute tena lambhyaha tasesha atma vivrunute tanum swam. He who seeks nothing to the exclusion of the truth. Nothing else. In other words, freedom from desires is God realization. See, friends, anything we have hanging in our mind, after that was told, then who is the Jivan Mukta, how he attained, so having studied the scriptures, then we keep on discussing, thinking only about this, not about the politics. Arati Jana Samsadi, not getting lost in the political topics. And Nirupayam Sadarama Samavesham Samapnuyat. And when we start talking again and again on the same, slowly, without our knowledge, our attraction towards the worldly things starts becoming less and less. Be attentive. Is it not our experience? Those things which we were mad after when we were children, now we are grown up. Those things are still there. We don't have hatred for them. We have grown out of it. See, तस्मात् सुभक्ति योगेन अन्येभ्यो भूय निरूपणम श्रेष्ठम साधनम एतत्तु नान्य एतत् समम भवेत्. Therefore, when you keep on discussing, thinking only on this again and again, slowly, all the other things drop. See, friends, if you read the stories, this I am telling you from my experience. Initial stages, it happens with everybody. When you go and listen or study the Mahatmas, for example, we all have once at least read that book, Autobiography of a Yogi. And there all kinds of chamatkar things are full. I was looking, there was a kite in the sky, and I just thought, let that kite come to me. And I was looking at that kite. And that kite thread was cut, and straight away she came to me. After you read it, then, where is the kite? Where is the kite? See, friends, it is such a great attraction that I am someone extraordinary. I can read somebody's mind. See, I want to have, artificial intelligence. First take care of the natural foolishness, then go for artificial intelligence. See, friends, where are we lost? Therefore here, tasman subhakti yogena annebhyo bhuja nirupanam. Therefore, other than this, there is no other theme. And then, jnaninam lakshanam rama durvidneyam bhavet khalu. Then the second topic was asked, how do I know the wise people? And then he tells, first of all, know for certain. Don't try to evaluate anybody in this world. Therefore, we were told very clearly, sadhakastu sada swatma pariksha tatparaha bhavet. The real seeker is the one who is constantly aware of what is happening to his mind. Are we getting too much involved in this world? Are we getting involved in somebody else's life? See, this is the typical of every Indian. Anybody we start. Right from taking out the notes, Kundali, when are you born, how you are born, was it a normal delivery or a cesarean? Ram. Why? We should never get involved in anything in this world. See? Therefore, here, tatha parikshan swatmanam siddhim katham na apnuyat. So when we thus start being aware again and again, we will be definitely changing ourselves. Like we come across many people. The other day, when I was coming from South Africa, one Gujarati family. Namaskar, Chamatkar on the airport, and they had this the U-type pillow for sleeping in the flight, and I don't like that rubbish thing. So that Swamiji, please don't say no. We are so happy. Our whole life has changed because of you, and please don't say no. So I had to take it and carry it from Johannesburg to Bombay. And when I got down, I said, now, see, I have used it, I can tell lies very easily. I have used it, now this is my prasad. See, friends, our change starts happening when you listen to it again and again. Therefore, sviyanam gunadoshanam vichara paramo bhavet. So be aware of our own shortcomings. And what are one of the most biggest shortcomings we all have? Whatever we imagine, that imagination we take to be right. We only imagine, I think Swamiji is angry with me. If I have to get angry, I will find out something standard. Tum ghatiya ho. What will I be angry with you? See? It's our own mind. See, we don't see in this world what is. We have decided to see something, and that only we see. See? Therefore, evam proktani lakshmanani jnaninam bhrugunandana swatmanastu parikshayam upayuktani sarvatha. Therefore, these topics in our scriptures about the wise people, they are meant for our spiritual sadhana. Tesham apata samsiddhi sadhanam sthiti rastita atapurvasana anurodha vyapara tatparaha. And those who are thus again and again engaged in this thing, with little difficulty they are able to attain. Katham parikshaniyaste samanya vivahariнаha naninastu tat pariksham kuryu abhyasa vaibhavat. Therefore, average people will not be able to know what exactly the wise people are, and apata darshanat eva yatharatna parikshaka manda jnanavatam dehasastam mudha samayavaihi yato na tesham sahaja samadhi praptirasti. But the second type of people are manda jnani. So first we have seen the most intelligent means abiding in the truth. It is definitely reflected in their life, in every expression of life. They are manda jnani. They are deha samstham. They are still holding on to the body identification. Because yato na tesham sahaja samadhi praptirasti. Because they are not yet abiding in the samadhi. And therefore, yavat vimarshana para tavat te purna rupani. When they are talking, that time they are Brahman. After the talk is over, again, meri chappal kaha gayi? In a fraction of second, everything disappears. See, friends. Therefore, the other day also I told you, spiritual life is not a part-time profession, number one. Spiritual life is not a mimicry on the stage. Once it happened in Calcutta many years before, there was some program in some school and I was invited. And on the stage it was a fancy dress competition. So the children, somebody became Vivekananda, somebody became Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, somebody became some big Mahatmas, Mahatma Gandhi, then Rabindranath Tagore, Mirabai, one by one coming and all. And then I was called, Swamiji, you please bless us. So I told him, I am not one of them. They were having a fancy dress competition. So when they were acting as Vivekananda, they were not. But what I am here, I mean it. So don't look at me. It was a very good show. We have to live our spiritual life 24/7. Therefore, madhya madhe purna dasha asada asanna nirvruta api tesham ya sa pashudasha sadvimarshana antarlaga na bandhanaya bhavati. So although such Mahatmas who are practicing this, but again they get lost in the body identification and again they go for the lectures, again give the lectures, slowly the things start changing. Therefore, it is not somebody is condemned. This is what happens. See, like some people, one day one person asked me, one lady in Baroda, Swamiji, I want to talk to you. Some Swamini, I don't know the name. I want to talk to you. I said, start right away here. No, not before everybody, separately. I said, separately I don't talk to anybody. No, I want to know the book that you are referring for giving examples. Because when I listen to your talks, you give so many examples and I am always short of example. So please tell me, what is the book? I said, what's your name, Amma? Swamini somebody. I said, that Swamini somebody is the book. See, friends, if you are in a process of learning, everything is an example. Everything is an example. You don't have to search for examples. Therefore, vyapta vaso madhyamapi sarva laksharunam bhavet. Like if a thread is colored at the end, slowly the color will slowly migrate up to the center in the same manner. Although for some time during the satsanga, such Mahatmas are talking about Paramatma, again they get lost in this world, again second satsanga, slowly the changes happen. चिद्रूपैकतां याता न ततो बंधनाय सा मध्य विज्ञानिना देह संयोगो नास्ति सर्वदा. So the Manda Jnani we have seen, Uttama Jnani we have seen. Now the third type of Jnani Purushas, they are Madhyama Vijnanina Deha Sanyogo Nasti Sarvatha. Now these are the Avdhutas. They are no more living at all identified with their body. Therefore, Deha Sanyogo Nasti Sarvatha, no more identified with the body. And therefore, Dehatmatva Graho Deha Sanyogo Prochati Buddhayi Sa Nasti Madhya Vijnanamata Rama Kadachana. Say Parashuramji, those who are in this Madhyama Jnani, they are not at all aware of their body identification, and therefore Abhyasa Atishayat Tasya Manolinam Hi Sarvada. Therefore their mind is always absorbed within, and Sada Samahita Svantaha Vivaharo Na Tasyahi, and therefore they do not conduct themselves in this world like anybody. They are totally abnormals. You can read the life stories of many Mahatmas. See, anything they will lift and eat, anywhere they will be sleeping, and they will be talking something which we don't understand. See, they are the Madhyat Vijnanina. They are no more aware. The one other day in Malsar, on the banks of Narmadaji, our satsang was going on, and in break I was sitting on a jhula. Gujarat means Jhulelal. So I was sitting there. And one Mahatmaji came, we don't know who he was, all torn clothes and no slippers, no nothing, a weird kind of, He came and sat in front of me and put his hands on my knees and started talking all kinds of things, and other people were afraid. Swamiji, inko hatao kya? I said, you get away. Don't worry. Then I took him inside. I said, Maharaji will go inside. And he will be talking something, and suddenly he will be switch off. And 10 minutes is just something. Again he will say, yes, they are not able to conduct the business of life because they are absolutely not identified with the body and their mind is withdrawn completely. They are Madhyama Jnani. So, Sada Samahita Svantaha Vyavaharo na tasyahi Yo Deha Yatra Nirvahaha Sopi Tasya Sushuptivat. So even their body is conducted as if they are in sleep. Anything given to eat, they eat. If there is nothing, they don't eat. See? I happened to meet one Amma like that in Hyderabad. I was told such and such Avdhut Amma is there. So she was completely naked and very weird type. So when I went to see her to somebody's house, so they told me, Swamiji, Amma is sleeping for last 3 days. We don't know when she will wake up. And she was sleeping on the steel cot where there are those steel flats. So you can see how can you sit on that. 3 days she was sleeping. I said, okay. The moment I entered, she got up. Oh, she got up. And then I had carried some fruits for her. Probably santra, oranges. And she took all of them. Give. And I was so surprised, although she was sleeping for 3 days, no bad smell coming from her body. And then she started opening each santra. I thought she will eat. She said, come here. She started feeding me one santra, second, 3 santras. In my whole life I have never eaten. I said, no, enough. I can't eat. Then rest she finished, all of them. those people, they are not aware of their body. They don't bother what others will think. So when she was staying in their house, they used to cover her with some cloth. The moment she goes out, she'll throw away, like we put on the clothes to go out of the house, she'll throw the clothes and go away. See, they are not conducting any normal life. So, yo deha yatra nirvaha sopi tasya sushuptivat yatha kasche sushuptistha vasana matra kaschita. Therefore, such a person is living only because of the flow with which the life is conducted. Kinchidukva cha krutva cha na paschad eta kinchana yatha cha madhiramattaha vadan kurvan vedavai. So what they have done, whether they said something to somebody or how they are behaving, they are not aware. Like a drunkard is not aware. See, and we do come across many Mahatmas like that. So, Esham eva Mahayogi Yoga Loka Yatra Bahirgataha Kinchit Kadachit Kurvam cha na Vijanati Tat Punaha. Such great Mahayogi, they are Loka Yatra Bahirgataha. They have nothing to do with this world, they are out of this world, and therefore whatever they have done or not done, they are not knowing about it and they do not repeat it again. Then prarabdha vasanabhyam satu deho nirvahet sada. So every body that is created in this world is having a particular time to go through. According to Yoga Shastra, it is said every body is designed to breathe n number of times. After those many breathings are over, that body falls. Therefore, these yogis, when they are doing pranayam, in that pranayam, the number of breathing per second is reduced. And that is how they extend their lifespan. But if we normally breathe, according, suppose one is supposed to live for 100 breathings, this is example. And if he is practicing that he will not breathe more than once in 4 minutes, like a tortoise, then what will happen? That 100 breathing he will extend for a longer period of time, and this is how the life is lengthened. But it is only maintaining the body which has nothing to do. Therefore, prarabdha vasanabhyam tu sadeho nirvahe sada yaduttamaha savidyani dehas tasyapi nastihi vyavaharam karoti esha rasa ratha sarati vastitaha. But yattu uttama vidyani, we have seen the three, manda, madhyama and uttama, the best one. Now who is the best vidyani abiding in the truth? Sa tasya deha api nastihi. He is also no more living as the body. Like the Madhyama Vijnani, he is not identified at all with the body. So his stage is not yet entered the Chaitanya. He is holding on to the Prakriti. But Uttama Vijnani is the one, he is also living through the body but no more living as the body. Tasya api deha nastihi vyavaharam karoti esha. But he is conducting himself in this world like any average person. Such Mahatmas create literature for the next generation. See, there are two types of Mahatmas. The first type, the Madhyama Vijnani, they teach by creating a situation. The Uttama Vijnani, they create literature so that others can study and learn slowly, step by step. There is a story in the life of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. His one son, I don't know who was he, and his disciple. They were told, construct a 2x2 platform here and one there, like that. And both of them did it. Next day he came. Hey, it's wrong. No, break it, again make it. Once, twice, thrice. Every day same thing. The son said, you don't like anything, I am not going to do again. And the disciple continued doing it. See? So, the teaching is given by creating a situation. See? And Uttama Jnani through knowledge. What Bhagavan Krishna did in Bhagavad Gita is this. He did both. He created a situation for Arjuna so that he gets confused. See, confusion is like vaccination. And after that confusion, then he said, Shishyasteham shadimam tam prapannam. I am confused, kindly tell me what I should do. And then Bhagavan gives him the Upadesh. Therefore, Vivaharam karoti esha ratha sarathi vatsitaha yatha rathena vyaparam kurvanna ratha dehakaha. So like a person riding a car, he is moving around in the car, but he is no more a car. He knows very clearly. Exactly same way, Sarathi syad evameva deha vyapara tatparaha na dehi napi vyapari shuddha samvedanatmakaha. So this Uttama Jnani, Vijnani, his experience is very clear that he is only functioning through the body and he is no more the one who is the body. No. Similarly, na dehi, the two things, getting out of the body identification, getting out of the doership, both the things. Therefore, na dehi and na vyapari. Then everything is happening. Bhagavad Gita says, Yasya naham kruto bhavaha buddhi yasya nilipyate hatvapi sa iman lokan nahanti na nibadhyate. Because there is neither the body identification nor the doership. And therefore, antaratya suswanta bahir vyavaharatya sau yato stri vepito natte dvairupya upasangataha. So, he is inside all by himself, established in the absolute, and outside as if he is very busy in this world. Example is given, like a man in the earlier days, man used to act as a woman on the stage, but now it is the other way around. Progress. See? So, when the man is acting as a woman on the stage, that time he knows that although I am acting as a woman, but I am a man. Exactly the same way, this wise person, although he is dynamically involved in this world, but he is abiding in his self without any efforts. See, friends. Therefore, yatha kridan kumarena praudasta dosha varjitaha evamesha jagat krida tatparo nirmalashaya. Like when we play with the children. So with the kids when we are playing, we are not worried about victory or defeat. We are just for time pass. See? In the same manner, he also, eshameva jagat krida tatparaha. He is playing in this world. This is what I told you again and again. Take life as a time pass. Whenever you do anything for a time pass, you don't create sin or merit. Give some example. Satsanga. Satsanga we come, what do we get? Everything is taken away. With great difficulty, holding on to the body, give up the body, oh gone. Holding on to the possessions, give up the possessions. So what do we get? We get nothing. Then why do we come here? Time pass. See, friends, if you digest this simple principle of spiritual practice, life is just a time pass. Net result will be, you will be at peace with yourself. Otherwise, how constantly worried, tense. See? So, Madhya Jnani Nirodhasya Prakarshena Achala Sthiti. Now see, the Madhyama Jnani, what we have seen, he is able to be the Achala Sthiti because Nirodhasya Prakarshena. He is controlling his faculties, his sense organs, mind, so strong, Nirodha. No means no. See? That is what I told you. Their sadhana is Prakriti Pradhan. The whole Yoga Shastra is only controlling the Prakriti. See? And the main point which Patanjali says, that is very conveniently bypassed. When Patanjali says, Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. If your control over Prakriti means you are abiding your divine nature, thereafter you will not be afraid of getting lost in this world. Like once we know swimming, we will not be afraid that I will be sinking in the water or no. But again, Chittavritti Nirodha, why Nirodha? See? No, I don't want to see anything in this world. So break your eyes. There is no need. See, friends, that is why many people, when they overdo in this so-called yoga abhyas, pranayam, they will be doing too much. And as a result, the whole balance is lost. There was a friend of mine, I don't know where is he now, he is also a Swami. And he was always telling me when we were studying, you should do some yoga. He was a victim of the yoga. He will be doing so many asanas and then this pranayam, and instead of eating jalebi, he was eating cloth. I said, Bukwas? You have to eat jalebi, why cloth? See? And all that. And now his condition is, any disease you name, he can show, I have got that. Then he asked me, why this has happened to me? I said, because you did yoga. See, friends, we are all born with the factory settings perfectly well. Don't disturb your factory settings. But what happens? Free downloads, free apps. We keep on downloading so many apps which we never use. See? The other day in somebody's house, we were taking some fruits. And that Amma has given me the fork to eat the fruits. Steel one, very beautiful. It has only 2 fingers. So I said, hey, you are very intelligent. Suppose your fork has got 10 fingers. Can you use the 10 fingers? 2 are enough. In the same manner, whatever way we are created by the Lord is perfect. Only maintain. That's it. But we start overdoing. So I sit for 2 hours for meditation. How much you sit? I don't sit. You don't do meditation? I said, no. But Mahatmas do meditation. I said, yes. Then why don't you do it? I said, this is your fault. Why do you call me Mahatma? You call me Mahatma and you want me to behave according to your rules or what? I am not interested in getting a label, Mahatma, Gadvadananda. No. Therefore, Madhyajnani Nirodhasya Prakarshena Achala Sthiti. Achala Sthiti etasya vicharat prakarshata. But for the Uttama Jnani, he is at peace only vicharat. This is the foundation of spiritual life. See, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, he never did any yoga. Then you take Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, see, Ananda Mahima. Where they are done? Only get your wrong notions corrected without creating new notions. What yoga does is replacing the notions. Therefore, acharasthiti etasya vicharasya prakarshataha. Buddhehe tu paripakena madhyamo uttamayor vidaha. See how important. Buddhes tu paripakena, depending on the maturity of your wisdom. Buddhes tu paripakena madhyamo uttamayoho vidha. The mediocre yogi and supremely great jnani, the difference between the two is only buddhehe paripakena, on the foundation of the wisdom and nothing else. See, wise people never do anything to anybody. If things happen, they don't care. And therefore, they will never get into any kind of these institutions which are created. See? Hospitals, schools, colleges. Why? I want to do something in this world. That is why our Nisargadatta Maharaj, why he attracts my mind so much is for this. No Mahatma in the world is told by anybody, no society has told, please start an ashram. Please start a school if you are in UP. Nobody has told. Then Khujli. Nothing else. See, friends. Therefore, Buddhestu paripakena madhyamottavayor vidha atrate shrunu vakshami samvadam dhyani romita. About this, now I shall tell you a discussion on this particular topic. Now from here, a very beautiful dialogue begins. So what we have seen so far, there are three types of dhyani. Manda dhyani, like us. While giving lecture, Aham Brahmasmi. After lecture is over, खाने को क्या है? Sir खाओ. Then second is those madhyama dhyani, those who are difficult to live with them. See, they don't fall in our category. They belong to the Adi Daivik area. See, if you see the life stories of the Navanath, any one of them you take, they are not born like you and me. Not a normal birth. Matsyendranath Ji Maharaj was born out of the egg of a fish. Now, how the fish will give the egg and how the child will become, don't ask question. And it's not that it is wrong, it happens. In Adi Daivik, anything can happen. See? And there also, only one thing you will see. It is only cursing and blessing, cursing and blessing. See, you read the Puranic stories. One example, the sons of Yaksh, this Kubera, two of them in the Kuber Nagari, they were intoxicated with drinks and completely naked and behaving like animals. And Naraji was going for what reason God knows. And when he saw them, he cursed them. You are not fit to be here. You should be born only as a tree. And both of them are born as trees. And then they say, oh please don't, we are so very sorry, very sorry. No, the curse cannot be undone. It is done, it is done. Then when Bhagavan Krishna will take avatar, then he will go in between you and then two of you will be evolved back to your status of the Kuber Nagari. Now see, why give curse? See, everywhere the cursing and blessing, cursing and blessing. Cursing and blessing is possible only if duality is accepted as real. See, my friends, therefore, these Madhyama Jnani, they fall in the Adi Daivik. And because they are in Adi Daivik, they have got all the powers. See, it is something like this. Lilliput and Gulliver. When that Gulliver will go in the country of the Lilliput, he will be most powerful. Wow. And on other side of the size of the like the ants moving around him. Will we call him? He is so powerful. Exactly the same way, Bhishmacharya was one of the Ashtavasus. He has done something wrong there. And then he was cursed. You will be born in this Martyaloka, in this world. And in the whole Mahabharata, who suffered the most was only Bhishmacharya. Maximum suffering only was for him because he was cursed. So wherever there is desire, there is curse, there is blessing, we are in the Siddha Marga, or we are in the Madhyama Jnani, or we are in the Adi Daivik Kshetra. This is not Adhyatma. See, friends, it is so important. We must be clear about it. So, बुद्धेस्तु परिपाकेन मध्यमो उत्तमयो भिदा अत्र ते शृणु वक्ष्यामि संवादम ज्ञानिनोर्मिथ. So about these two types of people, the difference is on the maturity of wisdom. पुरा हि पर्वतेषु अभूत राजा रत्नांगवयः स विपाशा मनु पुरीम आसरिद अमृताभिधाम. Now there was a place, and in the eastern part of the world, and there was a king living there. His name was Ratnangada, and his city Amritapuri was on the river of the Vipasha, and there he was living happily. Tasya putro mahatmano sthito ati manishinam Rukmangada Hemangado Janakasya ati vallabho. He had two sons, and they were extremely intelligent, and they were very dear to their father. Their name was Rukmangada and Hemangada. Tatra Rukmangado hi asit shastranam paradarshana. Between the two, this Rukmangada was extremely very well read in all the scriptures. And Hemangado ati vidnyani, jnani nam uttamo abhavat. And his second brother, Hemangada, he was Uttama Jnani, and he was always abiding in his essential nature. Tau ubhau nirgato sarvasenabhihi parivarito mrugayartha vasanteshu yajur gahanam vanam. Once these two of them, they decided, let us go for doing the hunting, and they went into a deep forest for doing the hunting. तत्रेकान मृगान व्याघ्रान शशकान महिषान अपि हत्वा अत्यंत परिश्रांतौ आसाद्य हृदमास्थितौ. So after having gone there, they have killed many tigers and different kinds of animals, these like buffaloes, etc. And after doing this hunting, they became very tired, and they came near a lake, and they wanted to take rest. Tad radasya pare pare nyagrode brahma rakshasa samasta shastra paradnyam vidvadbihi avidit alam. So, in that lake where they went for taking water, etc., there was a Brahma Rakshas. And this Brahma Rakshas was extremely intelligent, very well read in all the scriptures. And about this, when these two brothers heard, Nirjitan Bhayan Naste Chirakalat Vibhargava Rukmangadascha Abhimukhan Nishamya Vada Kautuki. And about him, the people told, there is a Brahma Rakshas here, and he has eaten many people, those who were defeated by him. So the Rukmangada, who was very well read in the scriptures, he said, I want to go and have Shastrartha with him. This is where the Madhyamadhyani come into. What do we want to prove with whom? Once I was in the company of these, what you call, Aghoris. And Aghoris sadhana starts at night. So at about 9 o'clock we were sitting, and then there is a fire mandala car, and then they'll be having the smoking and drinking and eating, and it continued for 3, 4, 5 hours, and in between one person told a story. They will call me Maharaj. Maharaj, Bengali most of them, and said, once we were sitting in that cave, 5, 6 of us, and I was sitting there. Then one person came with that Trishula, all the Mundamala, and without any shoes and all that, all Mruga Charma, everything. And when he came, everybody got up. I did not get up. He got so angry with me. And he came and sat in my lap. And he did the bhavana of earth. So the weight of the earth was attracted by him. And he became so heavy that anything below him will be crushed. When he did this, suddenly I did the bhavana of the space. Nothing happened to me. He immediately got up and said, you are superior than me. And he went away. Now tell me. They have all the siddhis. What do we want to prove to whom? Like the people, riches. I got so much money that for the Ganesha Puja, all my walls and windows, they will be pasted with 2000 rupees notes. What do you want to show to the world? To Ganeshji? See, friends, we want to show off our riches. In the same manner, whenever we have power, we just cannot keep quiet. We have to exhibit it. See, friends, because they are still living at I versus you level. So, this Rukmangadashchachara mukha nishamya vada kautuki gatva tatra bhatu yutastena vada paro abhavat nirjitastena vadeshu gruhito brahma rakshasa. And after having heard about it, he said, I will go and do arguments with him on the scriptures. I have studied everything. See? This is what I have learned from my Guru. When people ask me question, I invoke my Guru. I don't know. Over. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. What we want to prove? Never get lost in comparisons. Why the mothers are miserable because of their children? They compare their child with other children. You see, their child has come in merit class, but my child is failing again and again. If you compare, you will be miserable. Don't compare. Don't expect that there will be a tomatoes to a chili plant. See, your seeds are chili. And you are complaining why tomatoes are not coming. It will never come. So, Rukmangadashchara mukha nishamya vada kautuki. So, he was very much interested in this argument, logic, etc., etc. Gatva tatra bhatru yuktena vada paro abhavat. And then he started arguments and logic and discussions with that Brahma Rakshas. Then what happened? Nirjitaha tena vadeshu. He was defeated by the Brahma Rakshas. And then Gruhito Brahma Rakshasa, then Brahma Rakshas caught hold of him. Now you are my food. I am going to eat you. Rukmangadotam drishtva praha hemangadastam bho Brahma Rakshasa enam natvam bhakshetum arhasi. So he said, hey Brahma Rakshas, please don't eat my brother, because mam jitva avarajam yasya tato nausaha bhakshaya hemangada vacha shrutva provacha Brahma Rakshasa. So this Hemangada said, don't eat him. First of all, you win over me also, and then if I am defeated, then we both of us, you can eat together. But don't eat him now. So, Chiraya labdo yaharo bubhukshamam prabhadate etena paranam krutva vivadami tvayasa. He said, forget about it. I have got this food after a very long time. Now, unless I finish this fellow and finish my hunger completely, then only I'll think about you and then eat you. But now let me finish this. Then Brahma Rakshas must be like me. Whenever they give food, the most difficult thing for me is to wait on the dining table. So, if the papad comes, I finish papad first. See? So, let me finish this first, then dekhenge baad mein. So, tatasvapi nirjitya bhakshatena tvaya tatah atyanta tarpito bhuyabhi me nrupa nishchaya. Therefore, I will finish him and then I will talk to you and eat, okay? Chiradeshavara prapto vasishtatu mahatmanaha kadachid agata shisho vasishtasu bhakshitaha. This blessing I got from Vasishta Rishi. Because once I have eaten a human being just like that, who was his disciple. So I was cursed by Vasishta ji that hereafter you will never be able to eat any human being. Kadachid agata shisho vasishtasya bhakshita devarata bhidastena shaptastena mahatmana itaha param bhakshayitva manushyam brahma rakshasa dagdam bhavet tava mukham iti paschan maya muni. He said, if you eat any human being, your mouth will be burnt into ashes. And thereafter, bhuya samprarthito mahyam prayachad dvara uttamam. But again I said, I am extremely sorry, please don't give me such a blessing, I will not be able to live without eating something. Then he said, okay, vadeshu nirjitan martyan bhakshayatvam samantataha iti tad vada vijitan bhakshayami tatastvaham. Then he said, okay, I'll give a blessing. Whomsoever you defeat in the arguments on the scriptural grounds, that defeated person can be eaten by you, nothing will happen to you. When my tongue is beaten by my teeth, I curse the teeth, curse the tongue. Or the tongue curses the teeth the other way around. That if you bite next time, all the dentures will be removed. No, the teeth said, oh, I'm so sorry, next time I will not do it, No. Okay, if you bite on Ekadashi, then it is okay. Because Ekadashi you are not supposed to eat. Wherever there is cursing business, we are not in Adhyatma. See, friends. Therefore, this Uttama Jnani is a totally different category. Because the very foundation of the samsara is Dvaita, the duality. And if the duality is real, yes, you should work. But is it real? See, friends, as we do not care what happened to the gain or loss of the dream, is it not this waking also in the same state? When we are in deep sleep experience, where is the world? Where are we? What are we? When are we? How are we? None of them have any meaning, but we are still there. If this inquiry becomes clear, right and mature, when you sit for your prayers, I don't call meditation, when you sit for prayers, then all kinds of pressures inside your body will stop developing. Otherwise, in that only the people are lost. I am hearing the heartbeat in the ears. Swamiji, what is the meaning? No, you should hear it in the nose. Then, but we were told, when your meditation becomes better and better, then you start hearing your heartbeats directly. Dhar, 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 dhar. Then after some time it stops. Then you die. Don't get carried away. These are all keeping you in this material world. And then only this competition, you go and talk to the people following this way. They only talk about this. How long do you sit for meditation? Maybe 6 feet. Now, how long means how time over time. See, friends, are we competing with each other? In one place, I have seen, they had the competition after meditation. Competition is how much you can leap like a frog. Then there is a tape there. Oh, how much it is? 6 inches. 9 inches. See? A bigger frog. This is only in Prakriti. Or start levitating. If you have to levitate, say to the God, oh God, make me mosquito. Free. Do not get carried away by this. And if you start right from the beginning, what it is like being other than the body, then all these problems will disappear. Otherwise, the whole life you will suffer only for this thing, The other day, I saw a nice light, but after that light is not coming. Kya karu? Dekho beta, this is very bad. You must see light. But then Guru Maharaj, what should I do? Donation though. See? Therefore, Uttama Jnani is the one who doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. But this Madhyama Jnani, who wanted to prove something, so he wanted to discuss and defeat. I know more than you. See? A wise person will never get into this competition. Shastrartha. हमको आता ही नहीं कुछ. What Shastrartha will I do? I don't know anything. See, friends. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.